everybody, it's Aquila, and this is a Lefty Knitter Podcast, episode 133. So, I didn't put out an episode last week. I want to say I'm sorry, but I know my mental health is important, and I don't really have to apologize that I didn't put out an episode, but I do feel a little bad that I didn't put up like a blurby saying that I'm not putting up an episode. Life was crazy, and I tell you guys quite a bit about our lives. I don't hold a lot back. But we had a lot of stuff. There was quarantine, and there was this and that, and so in all honesty, it's just, I didn't have the headspace. I was stressed out. I had a lot of anxiety. And my own health is important too, so there we go. Okay, but back to the regular content. Welcome to any new people that have come over. I'm sorry you had to hear that spiel, but I do believe that there is a time and place for having to put your life out there, and a time and place for having to not do certain things for your own sanity. I usually record through the week, and that is not going to be this type of episode. It's, yeah. I usually record through the week and I post on Saturdays. I smush it all together and I post on Saturdays. So it's kind of like vlog style. We're in Baltimore, kids, cats, husband. I knit, I crochet, I love all the arts. I just love it. So that is this podcast. So welcome again to anybody that is new that is viewing this. And again, always welcome, a hello and a thank you to all my returning viewers. I appreciate you all so very much. This week's episode is going to be very heavy on us going to wool gathering. I'm not sure if it's the or there's nothing before it. It is in Yellow Springs, Ohio. It was this past weekend. Today is now Friday, the 24th of September that I'm recording. It has taken me that much to just get to this point. So, okay. If you were watching in the previous episode, I did cast on the Musselburgh. So let's talk about a little bit of knitting, and then I'll probably pop in some clips, and then I'll talk about acquisitions and our trip to Yellow Springs. How about that? That's how this will go. Cool? Everybody good? Yeah. All right. Because I'm not going to have a lot of stuff to clip together. I don't know if I'll record tomorrow, but on another life aspect, it's just been a crazy week, and I just might get it all recorded today and then post tomorrow. That might be what I do. So it'll be a multiple clips of the same day put together. Musselburgh hat. I cast on the Musselburgh hat. That is by Ysolda Teague. I watch the We Share Needles podcast, and I have subscribed also to the Crafted Pearl podcast. I don't think there's been a new one in my queue. I don't always go back and watch. I'm going to see what episode she has when I get to one in my queue of hers, and then I might go back, because I do enjoy seeing people's journey, but if it's 300 episodes, I'm probably not going back to the beginning. I appreciate the people that do that, because I know I have a lot of episodes. I'm at 133, and we have Christmas, the Vlogmas, and everything else, and I know people who've went back and watched, so you're awesome. But I went back and watched my first episode, and I'm timid, and I'm quiet. I am not a quiet person. I'm a very loud person. Back to Musselburgh. They were doing a knit along called it was the Musselburgh hat knit along, but the hashtag was show us your muscles, cow. Also, I do try to put all my information down below. If I forget something, please message me and I will get back to you. I used yarn from my internet friend, Joanna. It's so weird to say. I want to say she's my friend, but she's my internet friend, and I've not met her in person. This is her yarn. And you can find her at Coffee Bean Knit. I was right when I was going to say it the first time. And this is her Van Gogh colorway. And I knew I had to have this, and I bought it, and I love it. And it's so beautiful. It's a 75/25. She also has a lot of other really beautiful yarn. If I remember, I'll take some snapshots here, and they'll scroll through. But so I bought Van Gogh. I have this much left, and I didn't weigh it, so I don't know how much is left. But I don't know how much is left, so I don't know what it's going to end up turning into when it grows up. I don't know. Okay. The Musselburgh hat you cast on, I mean, most people, if you've followed it, it's a cast on from like a pinhole and you increase, and I've never done that. And every attempt I tried to do that, I really screwed it up. But I did it. Oh goodness. Okay. Pretty sure I cast on this end because my kitty cat is facing, nope. I would have cast on this way. So I was to here the last time you guys saw this. From here to here. It is done. This is a finished object other than blocking. I have not blocked it. I don't know if I'm going to actually. I might. I don't know. Does that not give you like not Starry Night vibes as much as I get like the sunflower vibes, the painting of the, maybe though, I don't know. I'm not sure. So I knit all of this on the road to Ohio, in Ohio, and then on the way home, I finished it 2 hours before we got home. I finished it and I was like, now what am I gonna do? Let's just put it on for you lovely people. I guess I could take that off now since you guys have now seen my progress of where I was, because I like to, so you tuck it inside itself, which then makes it a fingering weight double layer hat. But when you put it on, you can wear it slouchy and it's 2 layers on your ears, or you can pull it down really tight and then it's 4 layers on your ears. So I feel like this would still be a pretty darn good winter hat. So if I was wear like slouchy, which I would definitely block it then. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop. Or I can be like the guy from Fat Albert, and he wears his hat all the way down on his head. What is his name? Go ahead, y'all. That's answered down below. And you can fold it up and have the folded brim. I love it. It's so beautiful. Look at that nice swirl. It reminds you of like how Van Gogh did like the tick mark swirly Van Gogh-y style. Starry Night style, I should say. Where, you know what I mean. Or maybe you don't if you're not like an art lover. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Boop, boop. It's done. I don't know why I've done that now twice. I don't know. I might actually block this. I don't want it to be any wider. If anything, maybe a little longer. I love this. And technically, I knit to what it said inch-wise. I could have used way more. I love it. It's so beautiful. Okay. The other thing that nobody has seen, I'm lying. You would have seen it if you saw Instagram pictures. You have not seen it on this podcast. That is what I meant to say. Yeah. You have not seen it on this podcast. I had those 3 squares from Natalia. Natalia in Love podcast details were in, I think, the last episode. Maybe the one before that. And then we had a Zoom call, impromptu, with people, and everybody was like, you should just make shorts. And I'm like, but these are really for John. These weren't for me. Well, y'all, I made some shorts. So I looked up some crochet shorts just pictures to see kind of like the aesthetic of what they look like and how they could be put together, all that yada yada. I needed 4 squares that were bigger than the squares that we used in John's pants, which were a hit, by the way, but very hot. These were pretty hot too. I put the 4 squares together. I did not crochet, or I did not use my machine to make the waistband. I did just crochet up higher to make like a waist. So this square and the 2 squares on the back, the 2 really beautiful colors there, were from Natalia, and I added on yarn to make the squares bigger, which the squares were like that kind of, right? I added on a waistband, just crocheted up and decreased some as I did that. I made a crochet, it's not quite a chain, I chained and then I did single crochets all the way back across that whole chain to make a tie. And I did some like cute little picot bottoms on the bottom. I had to figure out how to sew up the crotch area, the inseam, I should say that, inseam area. And I think I did pretty well. I had to modify, I had to do a little bit of like math, I guess, to make it work, but it worked. I feel like I gotta sneeze, so if I sneeze, sorry. And then, yeah, I did the bottoms because I thought that would really look cute. I bought a pair of like black spandex shorts and I wore that underneath of these. I would have probably wore a different shirt maybe with it. I felt like I was so clashy, but who cares, right? Like, whatever. Crochet shorts, y'all. They were so funny. So I did end up finishing these, only little bits, while camping. So, big thanks to Shevis and Andrea for helping me, encouraging me, and, you know, talking about how I should make that happen. I didn't look anything up. I know little crochet construction, so I was just like, I can do that freehand. And that's what I did. So I had it in my nice tie-dye bag that John dyed from, I got it from Twisted Yarn, and he dyed it because it was just plain like linen color, and I gotta now put all my little scraps away. But it's done. That's exciting. So I think at this point, should I show you my Friday tee? The progress I've made? Let me show PetiteKnit. I'm doing the Friday tee. I haven't got much done. I did switch it to a longer cord, but I think I switched it to a way longer cord than I needed to. And I'm using 2 yarns. They're on Knit Picks Stroll Bear, but John dyed these. And I was doing a crochet cardigan with them and I didn't like it and I ripped it out. And now I'm doing the Friday tee with them. Sorry, I have 2 balls attached. Here's the 2 colors. And I have a stitch marker here though, so I will move it. I explained my methodical thinking on all the markers I have on this. The only one that you guys really probably care about right now is how far I made it. So can you see that blue one? It's probably really hard to see. It's like right under this blue stripe. So I had knit from here to this blue stripe and now I've done that much. That's it. That's it. And so it's gonna be kind of like that, I believe. God, I hope it fits. Whoopsie. I'm thinking I'm doing the right size, but we'll find out. All right, I think I'm gonna stop here. I've showed you all of my knitting stuff. I have something else that I wound up that I'm gonna cast on. Let me move this marker and I'll talk. So technically right now, the only thing on my needles is the Friday tee and my crochet granny stripe blanket, which I don't show all the time because it's a granny stripe blanket and I don't put a lot of work on it. I had bought yarn from Haynes House, at Haynes House, and we went to a trunk show at one of the local shops here. She's local to us. I think she's Virginia. She might be Maryland, but I think she's Virginia. They are Virginia. Her husband sews project bags. I had bought yarn from them, and while we were at the trunk show, Brian had showed me a shawl that he had knit with just a single skein of their yarn, just to have like samples of some of their colors. This was not the color. The sample he showed me was not the color I bought, but the shawl I really liked, and it was like a one skein wonder type deal, and I really need a good palette cleanser, and I love a shawl as a palette cleanser. I don't remember what it's called. I'll try to remember to put a thing here. I just did it in my Instagram stories, but I'll show you the yarn really quick because my ball winder decided to throw my cake off. Fun times. At Haynes House. And this is a Polworth yarn. I'm very excited about that. Sorry, covering my mouth, but it's also blurry. This is called The Woods, and it's on the family fingering base, and it's 100% superwash Polworth. Let me show you this yarn. All the fall vibes, right? It jumped off my ball winder. This is why it looks like this, because I just kind of wrapped it around. But I still think it's beautiful. This will be a new cast on. So now you've seen that. So now be on the lookout for how much progress I can make on that. I'm going to insert clips now. Yellow Spring stuff and clips and pictures. I didn't take a lot of video. I wanted to like actually record some stuff while I was with all my fun people that I was with. It was awesome. And then I will insert another clip probably after that if you're interested to see all the things that I purchased, which was really not much. I think John bought more than me, but we had a good time. I know I don't need a lot of yarn, and it's all good. It's all good. You just buy what strikes your fancy, right? So that's what I did. And I was just having a good time talking to people and meeting people and hanging out with my peeps. So there you go. All right. So stay tuned if you want to watch any clips, and then stay tuned even further than that if you want to see the things that we purchased. Not everything is yarn, and some things were gifted, and yeah. So I hope you're all well. It's been crazy around here. Yeah. All right. Until either the next episode or later, I'll see you then.
All right. So this is midway through our trip already because we didn't video last night. It was dark, but we stayed the night at Cracker Barrel, and now we're gonna finish the second half of our leg for the wool gathering in Yellow Springs. So we have another 4 hours today. I gotta go clean up the camper from us sleeping in it, and then we're headed out. Hey babe, we're almost there.
Yeah?
2 hours.
Yes.
We're almost there, Hayes. Hey. So yeah, we're gonna listen to some music. We're at the wool gathering. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. There's Andrea. Woo-hoo! Chevis. The wool gathering. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so here we are. We're at the wool gathering, and it's over that way.
So many cars. So many cars. We are in it to win it.
It is so busy. It is ridiculous. Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah. You can get up there and feed him.
Huge shout out to Liz, pictured here, who recognized me from my podcast, and that was so exciting. Thank you for stopping me and talking to me. I really appreciate it.
Cookie dough ice cream.
Let me see it. Yum. Small for me. What did you get?
I got nothing.
Hazel, what did you get? What is that?
I want that actually thinks it can move his head.
Cute.
Okay, later in the day, I'm back. Work's done. I'm feeling hectic, but it's okay. So, you may have seen the clips already, and there was a clip of Chevis's sheep tie-dye, what are they? Tapestry. That's the word I was thinking of. We had set the table out and everybody put all their wares, all their goodies on the table, and we got pictures and video. So not everything on that table is mine, obviously, but I'm going to show you everything that is mine right now. Live but pre-recorded. Oh no. Let's take it back. We decided to camp at John Bryant State Park. Very nice park. We had a great time. We split our trip there in half. And did you know you can sleep in a Cracker Barrel parking lot? Well, you can. If it has the RV sign, you can totally do that. They just ask you to call the manager if the establishment is still open and let them know that you'll be staying there. They have spots, about 3, I think, is what I've seen in most places. You can also sleep at, I think, Cabela's, Bass Pro, or Camping World, and Walmart. Just a tip for you RVers. You probably already know it. So we stayed the night And we woke up and we finished the last leg of our trip. We got there just in time for check-in, pulled right up behind Chevis as they were filling their water tank. I was like, this is so crazy! I'm sorry. I fangirled a little. Yeah. That was me. So we chilled out the rest of Thursday. Thank you to Dan and Chevis for cooking us dinner that night. It was awesome. And then we woke up, we chilled out for a little bit, and then we headed into the town of Yellow Springs, which is not far from where we were. So we went in a bunch of shops. I don't have everything I think I purchased in all the shops. So John and I both got a pair of, this was all from the same store actually. John and I both got a pair of, like, I don't want to call them hippie pants or boho. I don't know what they're called. There's probably a specific name. So comfortable. There's a picture of all three of us wearing the pants that we purchased in yoga poses because we're ridiculous. But I love these headband things. I don't know what, they're a type of a headband. Oh, it smells like the shop. Like incense and dog champa and all the wonderful things. So it goes over your head and you can like keep this really tight up here, or you can spread it out really far and cover a lot of your hair, whatever you want to do. I have another one of these, but it's very bright colors, and when I saw a black and white one, I was like, this is awesome! Because, you know, second day hair isn't always the greatest. I can put it in pigtails, throw this on. Or a ponytail and throw it on. The other thing we got from there, Hayes got a ring. I don't have that with me. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. We bought him for our oldest daughter. She has some really great trees in her backyard where she is, and he has like a little hook. So we're probably going to try to fashion that for her to hang outside. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. So cute. Yeah, I bought it. Ugh, it smells so good. I haven't opened it yet because I want to use it. All right. So Andrea, the cat lady, also came with us, and then Dog Star Knits was there, and it was awesome. And Leah Gratitude Knits came and hung out with us and knit, and it was a super fantastic. It was awesome. So Andrea gave me some goodies. So let me talk about Andrea's goodies. So Andrea also has a Addi. She has the big one and the little one. I think that she made these on the big one. I can't remember. Look how cute they are. Little pumpkins. So actually she gave this one to Hayes, and she gave us a bunch of like peanut butter cups. And then this one's mine because it has like a real stick in it, and she didn't want to give Hayes one in case Hayes wouldn't give it up. I kind of stole it. It doesn't have a stick in it. So, you know, no poking of the eyes when she's sleeping with it. Also, Andrea knows me so well. I am a Pez head. I love Pez dispensers, and she got me all four. I think this is this year's Halloween. I'm not sure if they changed from last year, but there's some crinkling, so I'm sorry, and they're not out of the package. There's a ghosty. There's a cute little witch. She's super cute. There is this cute little vampire guy. Vampire bat guy. And then, of course, a vampire. I want those on your blood. Okay, sorry. And she gave me some yarn. That was so sweet. And green. Green's my color. Green, blue greens, green blues, teals, aquamarine. I mean, that's kind of more blue. Whatever green. Lime green, acid green, pukey green, army green, forest green. I love all the greens. I'm like Forrest Gump right now, but I love green. Look at these. I have a Here Be Dragons. I don't know if it's the same base, but I got one of these from Amy. I believe Amy got me the Here Be Dragons. So now I have two. Now I have to look if I have the same base, because now I have two skates. That's exciting. So exciting. This is the perfect sock. It's 80/20. And then this is called Emerald Sea. And this is on her super soft 17 micron merino. And this really is super soft. Emerald Sea. I love it. Thank you, Andrea. That was so super sweet. I just bought you a bunch of candy and treats and sweets and stuff. All right. Saturday was the wool gathering. Of course, John wore his pants. Thank you again very much to the people that sent stuff to make them happen. I wore my shorts. John got us both shirts. So I got this one. I think that's so cute. And I love that color. And then Gianni Bobo got this one to commemorate. Also, camping, we met, oh my god, I'm not going to remember her name. She is Dreamweaver Fiber. She was camping, but she was vending. This is the large, and it says Sheep Happens. Here, I'll just take it off. Why would I do that? Kathy. Her name's Kathy. All right. She also had some really cute shirts that said, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I almost got John that one, but they were only in hot pink. So, Sheep Happens. Oh my god. Love this. She was so nice. Then, Hazel's making noise in the other room. I apologize. We saw this booth, and John stopped right away. Her name is Karen Schmerler. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Ohio. She's from Ohio. K. Spitzr Designs, LLC. And she does paintings. So Hayes picked this one. It's just called C. Beautiful, isn't it? And I believe John picked the other two. How cute is he? So super cute. So stinking cute. And then the last one is called what? Those colors are so different. Putting them together. So different. They're so cute. They were very affordable. Very affordable. I think she said she had stock, that she had a lot of stock of stuff. They were super, super, super affordable. Like, insanely affordable. Okay, and then John did some damage at Black Cat. And then I did some damage at Black Cat. So here's Dreamweaver's card. And then Black Cat Fibers. Right? They're going to be at Shenandoah this weekend. So if you're going to Shenandoah, they're going to be there. I don't think we're going. Black Cat Fibers. Rainbow in the Dark. Look at that. Rainbow in the Dark. And then this one is called, oops, sorry, wrong one. No, Morpho. So I think that's like the butter. I'm going to take that off. Like Morpho Butterfly. Isn't there like a blue one? The blue butterfly. Is that considered the Morpho? Super beautiful. Like, insane. Insane bright colors. Super nice ladies. There's two ladies. I think they both dye for the company. And then I got to meet Stephanie from Deep Dyed Yarns. Hazel picked this. This is tourmaline. Look at that sparkle. Oh my god. John, oh, I didn't show you we'll go back. John threw this one at me called Mighty Mac. And we got this one. Really pretty. Then I picked, because I want to make, I think it's called the Painting Pebbles. I'll put the correct name here and a picture of the shawl. She had a sample knit up, and I want to make it. I've never used the slub yarn, so I bought some slub yarn. This was called her Ballo base, B-A-L-L-O, and it's called Venom. But y'all, look at that. And I'm gonna pair it with this base, which is Good Juju Kiwi. That's gonna be amazing. Amazing. I'm excited. I told you I was casting on a new project because I needed a palette cleanser. I didn't need a palette cleanser that was 2 colors right now and a new base that I've never used. Also, oh, Hazel wants socks from this. And then she picked out these buttons because she wants them on her socks. Which they are kind of pretty. I mean, they're really pretty, but buttons on socks. I don't know. This kid, buttons on socks. She got ice cream. We didn't even go to the creamery. I wish we would have went back and gotten, but it was crazy. It was so packed. I think she picked out this button. It's not gonna focus. And then if you have sensitive eyeballs, come on. There it is. If you have sensitive eyeballs. I had to have this one. I've talked to Stephanie on Zoom calls and stuff, and she's so sweet, and I just love her energy. And yeah, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, please, totally. Yeah, sensitive eyeballs, sorry. I forgot to show you the purchase I made at Black Cat. I bought this. It is a mini set. It's called the Kitten Mini Set. I'm going to take the label off. And it's called Shift Happens, and it's 6 minis, and it is a total of 552 yards. So it's 92 yards, 20 grams per mini. Y'all! Each mini, boop, 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 yellow, orange, red. Oh my God! You can't see the color in that one. There it is. Okay. So pretty. Okay. I've talked a lot now, all in one day. I'm going to edit this and throw this up on the interwebs. So, my phone's beeping at me. Yeah. So, all of the yarns, y'all. Let me just do. That might be a screenshot right there. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. If you watched through the acquisition part, thank you. I know not everybody likes watching acquisitions. People... we didn't spend, I feel like we were very conservative in what we've bought. I've seen people walking out with like bags of things. Like that is almost never us. Yes, we made purchases through the whole weekend, at different places, and you know, not all of it was yarn, and we bought paintings and we bought different things, and you know, we want to just support where we can, and yeah, so we never found Dave Chappelle. Sorry, John. But they protect him. They do not give out where he lives, and that is pretty awesome of a community, if you ask me, because he is very supportive of all the different LGBTQ and all the things, and yeah, so he is a staple in their community there, and it was shown very lovingly through the whole town of Yellow Springs. So, all right. On that note, call people that you're concerned about or need to check in on. Make sure you are, that was a weird way I said that. Check in on your loved ones. There we go. Because it's always needed. Whether you might not think of it or not. But if they pop in your head, maybe you should just give them a text or a call. Yeah, so there we are. Yellow Springs! It's over, and it was a huge high, and I think I've finally gotten over the fact that we're still not in Ohio with all of those wonderful people. It was a good time. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking and commenting and all the things. And until the next episode, knit happy.